This year's Road to the Show features some changes to how the mode is presented. After last year's big changes, which changed some key bits of functionality to the mode, this year's attempt changes how the mode lays out your player's storyline. Admittedly, it's a mixed bag here, but first, let's talk about our player. This year, in my Road to the Show, I created the magic mullet, Harvey Honeycutt. This fire-throwing southpaw features a red-hot fastball, complemented by a circle change and a slider. The mullet was drafted in the 4th round by the Chicago White Sox. Currently, Honeycutt is sitting in Birmingham, Alabama, playing for the Barons. He's mowing Double-A hitters down with his good looks, along with an impressive repertoire of 3 pitches just about any other person can throw. But let's go back to the mode for a second. To be honest, I get what Sony is trying to do with the post-game cutscenes with the documentary feel. The problem is, I've already seen the same one 3 times in my first 4 games. I'm sure there's more than a couple of reactions you can get as a pitcher, so I'm not really seeing them yet. That's a problem. The fact I'm already feeling this is repetitive, and I'm not even out of May in my first season is not a good sign.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
The other problem with the documentary style approach is I really don't know what the end goal with it is exactly. In a sense, I feel like it was something thrown in to make the mode feel fresh, but at the end of the day, it just doesn't feel like it's working out that great. However, that aside, Road to the Show remains a mode that baseball fans are going to enjoy. I plan on taking the magic mullet to the big leagues and beyond. And that aspect is thanks to the well-thought-out and established character-building tool that rewards you for superior on-field performance. The documentary-style approach does open the gates toward the coolest addition to Road to the Show this year in Pave Your Path. So far, the decisions I'm making haven't really seemed to have any consequences, but it's likely down the road I'll see the fruits of the decisions I'm making in interactions. Sony is touting teams may request position changes, and I'd assume trades or contract negotiations are eventually all part of this too. It's way too early for me to do anything but speculate as to how good or bad Pave Your Path is in terms of how it affects the game mode, but I'm intrigued enough to keep going. Despite my negativity toward the documentary aspect of Pave Your Path, the mode itself is still worth your time, especially if you didn't play it last year. The ability to not have to leave the mode and finish series is still much welcome, and the faster pace allows you to move through games relatively quickly. The jury is still out on Pave Your Path though. But overall, Road to the Show seems like it's still a winner. Though if you have been playing the mode for years, you may be getting to the point it feels a bit old hat. I will be playing for a while though, and honestly, I would recommend just about anybody give this one a try.